Hey guys, Casey here. Today we're going to talk about word 37, unscrupulous. Unscrupulous means dishonorable, untrustworthy, lack of integrity, etc. For example, she was an unscrupulous boss. I don't like her. The second example, be really careful. Somebody was unscrupulous. They could pay you with fake money. Be careful. The third example, yes, I know, the third example. Many employees, they found themselves were exploited by unscrupulous boss. Yeah, that's true, right? Anyway, next one. The word 38, Renaissance. Renaissance is American English. British English pronounce Renaissance. Renaissance. It means a revival, rebirth, renewal of life or vigor. For example, to experience Renaissance. Or we can say some buildings, some Renaissance or Renaissance buildings are gorgeous. In Chinese is enjoying a Renaissance. Yes, Chinese is enjoying a Renaissance or Renaissance. All right, guys, that's it. Now let's check the meaning of these two words on book. 37, unscrupulous. It means the untrustworthy, dishonorable, deceitful, corrupt. Yes, corrupt. I forgot this one just now. Lacking integrity or moral principles. The Commission issued a report on unscrupulous business practice in the industry. Again, the Commission issued a report on unscrupulous business practices in the industry. Scrup. Scrupulous, scrup. A scrup is something that causes hesitation or doubt in determining what is appropriate or proper. Scrupulous means having scruples, hence taking pains to do something exactly right. The scrupulous person is precise, careful, and honest. Scrupulous people or person is or are precise, careful, and honest. Unscrupulous means without scruples. Hence, untrustworthy, unreliable, deceitful, and corrupt. Unscrupulous people will do almost anything, no matter how dishonorable, to get what they want. Wow, unscrupulous person or people. They're not good, right? Word 38, a Renaissance or Renaissance. It means a revival, rebirth, resurgence, or renewal of life or vigor. The Renaissance or Renaissance was a revival of classical forms and motifs in art, architecture, literature and scholarship that began in Italy in 14th century, spread throughout Europe and continued into the 17th century. Historically, the Renaissance or Renaissance marked the end of medieval era and the beginning of the modern world. The beginning of the modern world, that's next word, Genesis. We can say that's the genesis of the modern world. I just said the new word. The word Renaissance or Renaissance Renaissance or Renaissance come from a French verb means to born again. Wow, born again, rebirth. When spelled with a small or lowercase r, a Renaissance or Renaissance may refer to any renewal or surgence of life, energy or productivity. Many types of Renaissance or Renaissance. Come on, how to pronounce this one?
Renaissance
or Renaissance. Phew, the word Renaissance or Renaissance comes from a French verb meaning to burn again, to born again, not burn. How can I say burn? Fire, burn. When spelled with a small or lowercase r, Renaissance or Renaissance may refer to any renewal or resurgence of life, energy or productivity. Many types of Renaissance are possible. For example, a cultural Renaissance, a moral Renaissance, a spiritual Renaissance, and even a Renaissance in the economy. A Renaissance is a revival, rebirth, resurgence. All right, guys, that's all for today. Before we say goodbye, let's review the word 35 and 36. 35, that's lacerate. I still remember lacerate. I didn't peek because there is nothing there. As you can see, there is nothing. So lacerate, it means to cut roughly, to tear, to cut. For example, be careful. Be really careful. Be very careful about the new knife. It can lacerate flesh. Wow, lacerate. Okay, word 36. That's give me a sec. Let me think. Lacerate. Renaissance. And we just mentioned unscrupulous, lacerate. What is that? Can't remember. Omnipotent. It means all powerful. God Almighty. It appears on the American TV series Friends. How can I forget this one? Omnipotent. As you can see, I'm not omnipotent. Yeah. All right, guys. That's all for today. Thanks for your watching, and I'll see you in next episode. Peace, guys.